So thank you, everybody. This is our closing ceremony. I'm Bill Manziel, the Vice Commander of VFW Post 7333 here in Randolph. We are the sponsors of this event, and we have been blessed by having the County College help us and be the hosts of this event. They've done a wonderful job for us, and I'm going to have Dr. Iacono say a few comments in a minute. But I want to say, first of all, that this is an important moment for us. This is a moment of reverence. And when you look at that wall, I want you to think about that this is hallowed ground, okay? Hallowed ground for a few more minutes until we take that wall down and it goes somewhere else. It's hallowed ground. And I want you to think about their souls, including Jack Sassaman, the past commander who passed away recently, who was a Vietnam veteran. He wanted to bring that wall here, and Emerson helped him do it, and we finally made it happen with the help of Dr. Iacono and a lot of other people, some of you who are sitting here right now. We also want to say that we have to have an understanding that we are not to be pitied, okay? Vietnam veterans are not to be pitied. We fought a war bravely, honorably. We won that war on the ground. The diplomats pissed it away, okay? We won. Militarily, we won that war. These men and women were heroes. They accomplished their mission, okay? And when the Vietnam War was at a point that we had a peace treaty, okay? We actually had a peace treaty. The North Vietnamese had agreed to stop aggression. All our troops pretty much left. We only had about 6,000 troops left in Vietnam. When they re-invaded the country 2 years later, they didn't beat our forces. We won that war militarily. Our troops were fabulous. They were heroes. We are not to be pitied. Okay, you have to understand that. Congress did not comply with the treaty that had been signed to support the South Vietnamese. And when they got invaded, they got hit hard. And within 2 years, they were wiped out. And that's when we had those images of helicopters leaving, flying away. The last few thousand troops, the embassy troops, the guards. It is an injustice to their memory to think that we lost that war. We did not. I want you to understand that always. So here we are today. We want to say, God bless you. We love you. We will never forget you. Dr. Iacono, please.
Thank you. And gentlemen, thank you again, and other veterans we have with us today and our active servicemen and women, thank you for your service. Many times over the past week, I have, or other members of the college community have been thanked for the support. And I've said before, and I'll say again, it has truly been our honor. And by comparison of what you did for our nation and for this world, it is a very tiny gesture by comparison. The gratitude is purely ours. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to recognize you, to appreciate you, and to reflect on the importance of this war, of our veterans, and just who it is that makes this country great every day. Thank you for that opportunity. The wall may be coming down today, and it's on its way to Iowa next, but the memories of this day and the impact of this day will live on for many, many, many years to come. I want to say, again, when we first met over 9 months ago, and God bless Tony Bucco and Emerson and Bill for getting us all together, I had said, yes, we'd be honored to do this, but we want a little bit of help too, and we have CCM trustee Paul Citra there, and we've been in discussion for a while. Paul is our Vietnam veteran about expanding veteran services at our college. We do have veteran services, but we felt that there was more we needed to do, but we needed more expertise and advisement to do that with. So today is not an end. In many ways, for our college and its relationship with our veterans, it's a new beginning to expand those services. So I look forward to meeting again. I say this now so we all know we're going to be meeting again, as we've talked about, so that we can build on that work. And I will tell you, it's been a powerful, powerful week. Some of you have been out here every day. Our team from CCM, county officials, some of Randolph. I saw former Mayor and Councilman Jim Lovey's here somewhere. There you are, Jim. And a lot of people coming out daily. And there has not been a time when I come out in the early morning hours, there are people here. Come out in the evening, there are people here. In the middle of the day, there are people here. I think this has been a deeply meaningful experience, and I hope that our veterans do clearly understand we see you, we acknowledge you, we appreciate you, we care about you. This is for you. Thank you. Thank you so much for all that you have done for us. It has truly, truly been our opportunity to be able to do this with and for you. With that, I skipped the tie. On the setup, I had a tie, decided it's easier to help the breakdown without it. So I look forward to being able to support you in that way as well. And I know others are here from the college and from the community, which these two gentlemen and a team around them truly brought our community together, all of Morris County and beyond. It's taken them a lot of work, over a year of work, to organize and put this together. So before I stop talking and sit down, would you join me in a round of applause and appreciation for these gentlemen, so that we could all have this experience and have a moment to appreciate you as well. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Then we have Rich Rick heading up the volunteers over there in the tent, and he's been wonderful. He's been a super guy. Without him, we couldn't have made this work. So the three of us, Emerson, Rich, and I, we did a co-chair, and we had so much support. It's just a wonderful thing. It's a highlight, aside from the birth of my children and the day of marriage, I got to say that. This is a highlight in my life. We'll now have the prayer.
Please be seated. To the VFW of Randolph and to my church member Emerson in particular for inviting me to the privilege of being with you this morning. The first time that I visited the memorial in Washington, D.C., I was 19 years old. Like 8,283 of the names that are on these panels. Think about that. If you are yet to reach 19, if you see the age 19 somewhere in your rearview mirror, pause and think about that. Read those panels at either end of the wall to see the stories, the lives that we remember this morning. And as I begin into prayer, I say that prayer is conversation. It is sometimes our communicating, it is sometimes our listening, but prayer is relationship with the divine. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Let us pray. O Creator, from a place of love you call us to be in relationship with you in all things. All our faith traditions seek understanding, understanding that brings substance to our joys, that brings comfort and meaning in times of grief. O source of all life and all love, you speak to us through our traditions, through our sacred texts, through the experiences of our lives. We thank you for the tremendous opportunity we have to live here, in this place, in this space, in this time. We acknowledge the responsibility you place on each of us to live in response to your love. We are all called to serve you, to serve others, to serve the common good. And some among us are called in special ways to serve country. Through Jesus Christ, you taught us that there is no greater love than this, that one should lay down one's life for one's friends. And so in humility and in awe, we honor and remember those who gave their lives. In your love, in your grace, in your presence, may we sense your peace, your healing, your wholeness. Amen.
Amen.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like you to join me in the singing of the national anthem. And I want to say that it's a bittersweet moment here, because the sweetness of having the wall here in our own community for a week and what it means. And like Bill here said and the Reverend said, think about what it means. It's not, I say this all the time, it's not just inscribed names on a wall. It's a monument. It's for memorial purposes, so we remember the sacrifices. And I said this yesterday, that when you look at all these names and you think about it, 18, 19, and 16-year-old kids on here, kids that never had a chance to live a life, never had a chance to have grandchildren. And when you think about the impact on our society, all those lives are lost. Kids that could have had children who had children and great-grandchildren and a whole generation of folks. And when you look at the number, the massive number, then you start to think about this, that the freedom we enjoy, that's the price of it right there. And we're talking about the Vietnam War, but we have World War II, we have World War I, and all the other wars. And when you combine that, and you combine the losses of all those generations and what it means to our community and to our country, never forget. And what that means is, so folks come here, a lot of folks come to these monuments because they have a tie to it. Like, they may have an uncle or a cousin or something, right? And then you say to the ones that, do you have any connection at all? And they don't come. And those are the ones that I'm concerned about mostly. Because what happens as you pass on and those memories fade from your new generation? So it's important that we tell our kids and point out and give them the value and the importance of being here and going to DC and pay attention and think about the losses that it represents. And thank you. Please join me in the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous strife o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say thus the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank the folks from the Secaucus Vet Center who've been here all these days, helping deal with any kind of emotional situations, physical problems. I want to thank the Randolph Police, the Morris County Sheriff's Office, and especially the CCM security folks who've been here all night for 3 nights in a row, with a little bit of coffee, I think. I want to thank you for being here today. We appreciate it very much. We're going to be having a song. One more song from Emerson because he sings so beautifully. He's going to sing God Bless America for coming here today. God bless you. Emerson.
We're thanking folks like the Vet Center that's over there play a special role in how young men coming back from Iraq and the various wars help them to readjust. And so they play a very important function in our society, in the veterans community. So, okay, like please, if you stand and help me, what more can we ask for? We're so graciously blessed, you know. So let's just sing. While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear our allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. Sing with me. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
So very much for coming today, and please tell your friends, check us out on Facebook. We're VFW Post 7333, and we welcome your comments, and we welcome your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I can't remember when you were there, when I didn't care for anyone but you. And I swear we've been through everything there is. Can't imagine anything we've missed. Can't imagine anything the two of us can do. Through the years, you've never let me down. You turned my life around. The sweetest days I've found with you. Through the years, I've never been afraid. I've loved the life we've made, and I'm so glad stay right here with you through the years. I can't remember what I used to do, who I trusted, who I listened to before. And I swear you've taught me everything I know. Can't imagine needing someone so. Through the years it seems to me I need you more and more. Through the years, through all the good and bad, I know how much we've had. I've always been so glad to be with you. Through the years, it's better every day. You've kissed my tears away, and as long as it's okay, I'll stay with you through